Oh, this is laid back. Saxophone. Saxophone time. Ooh, bird mod already working. Look at that, remove the covers. Amazing. Yeah, it's Memorial Day here in the US. Got Monday off. I'm sure we have people in here who has served or are serving, so thank you. What's up, Bobby? Jack, Devin, Robert. Hello, JT, Jack, JT, Chupacabra. Alright, it's been like, has it been like 2 weeks since we've done this? Bird has been very busy. What song is this? It's copyright free stuff. Let me see. What song is this? I just opened up the Laid Back playlist. This is called The Jazz Messenger by Vendita. It's all copyright-free music. Royalty-free through Epidemic. Here's the link. This isn't my normal kind of music, but I don't mind it. I mean, this is chill. I just chose the laid-back playlist. This is what we got. Bird in the chat. Alright, I got the bird mod running. I've been changing all my tail numbers to couch. I don't know. I don't want to deal with the tail numbers personally, but as long as I leave it all on couch, I guess it's okay. I think Bird said you might be able to change them later. Maybe it could just be don't use tail numbers option, so I can just not care about it ever. That'd be sweet. So, do I have any dirt? No dirt on this thing. I'm in the Coronado F22A. Or F33A, sorry. F33. And I'm on Sim Update 3 Beta. I know a lot of people aren't going to be, so we just won't see each other today, but that's fine. Some people have had issues getting on the beta. Something that's really cool about the beta, though, in multiplayer is that you can see the wear and tear and dirt on other people's planes. If I make my way over here to Bird, maybe I can... I'm not sure how dirty his bird is, but we'll take a look. What's up, Devin? How you doing? Oh, that's good to hear, dude. Sounds stressful, man. Hang in there, dude. It's never something anybody can get you through, so, you know, other than to say, you know, we hope everything's good. Let me see if I can get close to Bird here. But we haven't tested this since Sim Update 3 came out, but we did notice that the dirt worked. So, I don't know how dirty his is, but I should be able to see the wear and tear on it if it's compatible. I think I can see the dirt under it already. Oh my god. Wait, is that dirt or is that a shadow? Oh yeah, I see the dirt. Oh yeah. Dude, it's so dirty. Maybe the windows too? Yeah, I can see a bunch of crap on the windows here. Oh. Oh my god, I always do that. Oh no. Oh my god. How is this a bug, Microsoft? You guys are so weird. I always use my drone camera. How is that still a thing? And how haven't I learned to not hit the button? Anyway, yeah, it's a dirty bird. So that's one cool thing about Sim Update 3 is it's persisting the wear and tear for other people's planes. Pretty cool. I was gonna check out if there's any... Yeah, there's some dirt all down the... all the way down. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I think it shows whether his covers are on or off too. So as he removes and adds chocks and covers, it'll show that too, which is pretty neat. Yours is dirty. Hey, where are you? Oh. Dude, it says Bird Trek on it. The tail number's coming through. This is like free advertising for the Bird Trek. We didn't even pay for this. Unbelievable. Dude, that's incredible. What the heck is he wearing? Listen, I don't know how the youth dresses nowadays, but I have no comment. Holy crap, this thing's dirty. Is this just the 172? Yeah, it's the deluxe 172. Put some covers on this thing, JT. Can you do it? Are you using the bird mod? Yes. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. I need to stand out. I need attention. It's working. Very nice. So we see his tail number. I don't see any other tail numbers though. I guess the plane just has to support it. Is shooter in the 33A as well? I think that might be the 33A. Yeah, F33A. That's what I'm in. It's interesting though, like the F33A is built for 24. But yeah, see, this is the Skywagon, which is also built for 24, and it doesn't have the tail number, so it just, I'm guessing they have to go through plane by plane. I don't know what this is. Obviously not built for 24. But yeah, it's pretty awesome seeing the dirt on everybody's plane. Wow, I didn't even turn the plane on. Alright, let me just hit restart just in case that messed anything up. Hitting the drone button. There we go. Performance? I mean, for me, my performance in Sim Update 2 was good, so I don't really notice a difference. I haven't done any like benchmarks or anything like that. But I do have the bird mod going. Looks like I need to balance my fuel tanks. Yeah, I have a new one because I had the couch tag on the other, or I had the OTG tag, but I'm going with couch now. Alright, I'm gonna get the, here's the link. I already put it, it's pinned at the top of the chat on YouTube. Here it is on Twitch. So I'm going to go open that up and then get these imported. I haven't imported them yet. So if you guys want to import the route, just grab the link at the top, go in your web browser. It'll ask you to sign in. Just like Elevate X, literally every time I use it, it makes me sign in. I don't understand, but that's what's happening. And then once you sign in, sometimes you have to go reload it again to get it to show up. Alright, so there we go. So once you load the URL, you can hit load. This is leg 61, so I'm just going to hit load. And then in the bottom left, hit the download button. I'm just going to call it 61. Save new plan. And then I'm going to do the other ones as well. If you want to do all of them, they're in the YouTube link, in the YouTube description. Oh, this says 63. Wait, isn't this 61? Wait, hold on. This is supposed to be 62. Wait. Okay, I think this is 62. Oh, good. Some of these are just straight. 62. This one doesn't even go to an airport. So it's in the middle of nowhere. Bird's taking us out into a field. Episode of Frasier? Yeah, maybe I should limit it by electronic. I just have it on the laid back station. It's very hit or miss. Here, let me go to electronic. Maybe that'll be better. Okay, and then... Oh no, not this one. It's so hard picking music that isn't like cheesy. Oh no. It's not easy, okay? There, this will have to do. Alright. And then let me get leg 63. This one should go to MMKC. Alright, is this the same one? I don't know, I think leg 62 and 63 might be the same. Wait, this says Columbus to 732 West. And then leg 63. Okay, no, this is different. Okay, 63 is just we just going in the middle of nowhere. This is gonna be fun. I mean, that's the name of the bird named this leg Nothing to See Here, literally. Okay, I think that's right. And then the last one goes to 3 Tango Niner. Okay, direct 3 Tango Niner. That looks right. All right, load. Download. And this should be 64. Okay, so now in the sim I can bring up the import, load from web. And we're starting with 61, so there it is, download. South we go. Alrighty. No, Woody, the multiplayers are separate. You will not see someone... If you're on 20, you'll only see people on 20. Okay, and then send to avionics, and let's get this thing started up. Fuel selector on right. Let's see, is my right tank more? My left tank is a little more full. Battery on. Let's get our beacon and nav light on. Okay, fuel pump. Mixture and prop full. Crack the throttle. Fuel tank is good. And where's our fuel flow? Alright, let's turn this thing. Get around 1,000 RPMs. There we go, fuel pump off. Okay, and then we'll get alternator on. Those are all good. Where's the avionics in this thing? Right here, avionics master. And let's see, if we want, we can set our altimeter based on the airport elevation. So 5808. So we can just turn our altimeter till it reads 5808 on the altitude. Are we at 5.8 right there? So it's either there or there. I think that's probably right. You need to farm some crabs on Twitch. It's cool. I'll do the we'll do the predictions today on Twitch every time I land, if I remember. So you can earn crabs by risking them if you want. You can do the landing rate predictions. What's up, Steel Balls? How you doing, man? I can't join. Need to take a nap. Dude, naps for the win. Nice. Enjoy your nap. Thanks for stopping by. Let's get this. Excuse me. Let's get this altimeter fixed right over here too. A little above 18 or 5,800. Looks about right. Alright, weather here. Nearest available METAR gusting 14 knots from the west. So, looks like runway 15. They both have a crosswind, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we'll do runway 15. Alright, how do I see my instrument? Oh. Nothing zooms into these. Alright, runway 15. Just set the heading bug. Alright, it's getting the satellites. We'll hit flight plan, and it's already in there. Down here, we'll hold clear to get the default nav screen. That gives us, or will give us, our desired track once the GPS is acquired. And then up here, I'll just turn it to the north up map because I like it. So clear, and then move to page 2. Oh, I need to clear this one now. Clear. Alright, desired track 262. Oh, sorry, 140. 140. So I'll turn this over to 140. There we go. And we should probably do the magnetic compass. Make sure our heading is correct. So that's 270, 260, 256, 257, and I guess we could look down here to see. Well, that says 262. But we go 11 away from the west. Actually, can I change this card? Oh, I don't know that I can change it. Oh, wait, it has a separate instrument. Oh, yeah, it's down here. It's down here. Wait, so if I turn it to slaved, then it should automatically update it based on the compass. But it's not changing. So it should be right around there. Right, here's west, here's 24, and we go 5, 10, 11, 12 or so from west. 5, 10, 11, or 12, but from west towards 24. I don't know why I always think of it that way, and instead of like subtracting, it just makes more sense to me. I don't know, I'm weird. Okay. Zoom this thing out. And it doesn't matter which way we take off from, I guess. Alright, let's get the parking brake off. And I want to use left tank, actually. My left tank's a little more full than the right tank. Yeah, here's left, here's right. Alright, and we probably should use flaps for takeoff. There we go. Alright, parking brake off. And let's get our... We'll just do all of our lights on. And pitot heat. And then trim. I remember I like to go to the U. Alright, do I have chocks on? No, I don't. Oh, there we go. It just takes a little bit to get going. Oh man, it's been a while since we did the bird trek. Watch out for the crazy ground here.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you. What's up, Gore? How you doing? Hey, this requires a lot of throttle to move. Oh yeah, and I'm going to turn off crash damage because I don't want to deal with it. Assistance, crash damage off, stress damage off. I got turbulence on medium, and let's turn wake turbulence on because it's fun. I don't know why I'm on the grass. Just trying to stay out of people's way, but it's not super comfortable. Alright, a little sip of coffee while we taxi. I went super fancy today. I got the shaken espresso. Man, we got a good turnout already for Sim Update 3. I know a bunch of you guys are going to be on Sim Update 2 still. which is fine. We've just been on Sim Update 3, like, doing QA for the last 5 days or whatever, so... Yeah, this is the Coronado. This is the $20 plane from the marketplace. I think it's solid for a $20 plane. It's got the wear and tear stuff. It's got the failures. I wouldn't be surprised if this became career mode compatible.
All right, here's one for you couchers. Why did the formation flying team bring a GPS to practice? Because someone always loses their wingman. Safe flying, and may your formations be tighter than a brand new pilot's grip on the stick.
Gore, thanks for the TTS. Why did the formation flying team bring a GPS to practice? Because someone always loses their wingman? The espresso? Oh, Starbucks. I'm a Starbucks shill. It's consistent. I don't have high standards for my coffee. To me, it's delicious. Alright, there's a bunch of people already up. Is Bird? Oh, Bird's already up too. Let's get out of here. Alright, time to go in each other's wake. Right, let me sync my heading bug straight ahead. Alright, full throttle, full prop. Mind that crosswind from the right side. You might want to put little ailerons to the right. Keep your wings level. Oh my god, I'm full left rudder. I'm full left rudder. Holy crap. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. I just take... Oh, it landed. Nice. Taking off with a, just taking off with a, I don't know, 20 knot crosswind. That was... Look at the crab. Holy crap. Yeah, this thing did not want to get off the ground. Maybe I shouldn't have had the flaps. Textbook takeoff. I had full rudder left and was still going off the runway to the right. Good times, good times. And that's how you do a takeoff, everyone. Hey, I have gear to bring up too. Wait, no I don't. Not this. Oh wait, yeah I do. Yeah, there is retractable gear. Alright. Off to a great start here. So according to Bird, there's pretty much nothing to look at during this flight, so... Everyone prepare yourselves for a whole lot of nothing. And lean your engine when you're ready because we're over 6,000 feet here already. Prop back to 25. You're running the new engine wear and tear today, so have to be careful. Lucky. We'll see how careful he is. Yeah, see, like that's the case where if you're running that, then you just don't even take off. It is really nice and smooth once you're up, though. I mean, I have turbulence on medium because the realistic turbulence is insanely just ridiculous. I don't believe it. Can actually trim the plane out with the medium turbulence on. Are we crossing over into Mexico today? It looks like it. We're in kind of the southeast quadrant, or southwest quadrant of New Mexico. Helicopter VR for you today? Nice. Yeah, I mean, we're flying slow planes, so you can pretty much fly anything. I was going to load up the PC6 Porter, but as soon as I selected it from the menu, the sim froze. It didn't crash, it just froze indefinitely, and I had to force quit it, so I guess I'm not meant to use that. And it was the default Asobo one, too, not the the Blackbird one or whatever. Oh, I did end up picking up both the Spitfire and the Lightning that you guys were flying yesterday, so if anybody flies those in the future, I'll be able to see them. They're both on sale on the marketplace, so I grabbed them. You guys said they were really good. What is it? Top Iron or Iron something? I forget the developer name. But you guys said they were good, so... Yeah, let me get some fixed cameras going. Oh, Flying Iron, that's it. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, Flying Iron. Those are both on sale in the marketplace, so just... I went to look them up. They're both on sale as part of the current sale, so... I don't know how to turn off the... I wish I could tell the bot to stop responding to those commands, because I already have those commands. The Elevate X bot. Oh, well, that's fine. Can't join in. I mean, you could just fly in Sim Update 2. There might be a few other people flying in Sim Update 2 as well. I mean, even if we don't see each other, we're flying the same route, we're in chat together. It's still doable. Could also turn on New Sky. The New Sky traffic injector. I don't know how well it does GA planes though, honestly. Might be okay. I think FSLTL mostly has commercial jets and stuff, so... Bird wear and tear update, bird mod. We'll see if he falls from the sky. We'll know it's working if he does. Hey Kodiak, how you doing? Oh nice, Catalina to Long Beach. Very nice. Catalina's a fun one to land at. Comanche? This is not the Comanche, no. This is the, it's a Bonanza. It's the Coronado F33A Bonanza. It's one that's in the marketplace. It's like a 2024 plane. It's like 20 bucks. Grabbed it when it came out. It's pretty good. For 20 bucks, it's worth the $20, I'd say, if you like a Bonanza. You get a more old school cockpit than the default Bonanza, which I think has a G1000 in it. Alright, desired track 160. Takeoff and climb. Okay, so it should be more down here on the fuel flow. I mean, Bird said this is called the nothing to see here, literally, day, but this looks pretty awesome to me. For now. 30 minutes from now, I'll probably be very bored of the terrain. We'll see how it goes. This thing does have an autopilot. It's kind of tempting, but it's also really easy to keep this thing trimmed out, especially with the medium turbulence. I got live traffic turned on too, just in case I can see some contrails along the way. You're not going to build rockets in your room anymore? That sounds like a good idea. You're going to need a workshop for that. You need an official rocket building area with safety equipment. Hey Bird, can you remind us all what's coming in the Bird mod update? What are the big things like oil? Is it oil and running the engine to high RPM? I think it's like power and prop settings basically, right? Engine wear and tear. So it's pretty much all revolving around your power settings. What's the gauge with the heading dial? The gauge with the HDG dial. With that, you mean this one right here? The HSI? Are you just talking about this? Left of center. Oh, right here? This is ADF, Automatic Direction Finder. So, non-directional beacon. If you tune into a non-directional beacon with your ADF over here, with this guy, you turn into that, and this will simply point at the beacon if it's in range. So it's kind of like the predecessor to VORs. So it's kind of hard to find them, but I might be able to find them over, actually let me get the autopilot on, we can play around with it. So if I put this straight ahead, and we get autopilot on, and then get heading mode on. Altitude hold mode. I should be able to find it over here on the nearest page. Nearest waypoint. Does this have NDBs? Yeah, here we go. So nearest NBD, Capitan, 278 is the frequency. So all we do, however we're finding the NDB, you could find an NDB on like a VFR chart, like the USA VFR sectional charts. So here's 278, or even an approach chart or something, it'll have the NDB. So here we just tune it in. So 278. The weird thing about these is this third knob usually has a push-pull. So we'll dial in the 2. This knob does 10 at a time. But then if you right-click this knob, usually if you right-click this knob, it'll switch to the single digits. Maybe I have to middle-click it. This might not work unless you use lock mode, actually. Let me go to lock mode real quick. Yeah, there we go. So I guess you need lock mode, but when you are on lock mode, if I click this, you can see it kind of pull that knob a little. So that toggles between the 10s and the single digits. So now it can do 278. And just like a VOR, you just swap it. So I'll just hit frequency here to swap it. And if it's close enough, then this needle will point to it, but it looks like maybe we're not close enough. Oh, that's the waypoint screen, that's why, whoops. There we go, nearest NDB. Yeah, it is still that one. Oh, it's 137 miles away, that's why. So, this one's 137 miles away, but yeah, if we were close enough, this would just, the arrow just simply points to it. And I haven't used NDBs much, but there is this heading knob. The arrow will always point to it, but what you can do is use this heading knob to sync it up with your current heading, so you know relative to your current heading which direction it is. So I would just sync this up to match my current heading over here like this. So as you turn, you're going to have to update this too. But because I have south here and south here, wherever this is aiming, I'll know if it's to my right, towards the west, or to my left towards the east. If you don't sync this up, and this is sitting like this, and it's pointing this direction, like it is going to be to that direction, but it's not going to be to the east because this is inaccurate. So like I guess it's kind of optional to use this because it will be pointing the correct direction relative to you where the beacon is. So you could always just turn until this is pointing up and then you know you're headed towards it. But if you're trying to find out exactly where it's pointing, cardinal direction wise, compass direction wise, then you'll want to sync this to your current heading. So if I turn this up like this and it is pointed over there, we can see it's pointed at, you know, 166 or whatever, or 266 or whatever that heading is. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I don't use NDBs very often. It's kind of sometimes hard to find them. Every now and then you'll get an approach where you'll look at an approach chart. I don't know one offhand that uses an NDB, but I'll just type in random ones here. Maybe we can find a chart that has an approach with an NDB on it. But it is possible when you look at a chart for an ILS or something that it references an NDB. So instead of showing, you know, something like this, that's a VOR, or this might be just DME 110.6, you might see it call out a navigation aid that only has that 3-digit frequency, you know, like 278. And it'll say something like the NDB name. It'll usually be I think it's a 2-character identifier. So like OT or something, and then it'll have 278. So that would be an NDB, not a VOR or DME nav aid. And then I believe you can identify it the same way you identify a VOR or another radio navigation aid. So when you tune in, if you're identifying them, you can come up here and on your audio panel, click ADF to turn on and listen to the Morse code pattern for the ADF. And then you know, just like with a VOR, you look at the pattern right here with dashes and dots to confirm that's the right one. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Do I like the Coronado Mooney? The M20R, I haven't flown it since it first came out. So I don't really remember. You heard IRL that AM radio stations work as ADF beacons? If you know where the tower is? Oh, that's cool. I wonder if you can do that in the sim. Probably not, but that would be awesome. What's up, Foxtrot? Alright, check how our fuel's going here. Still on right tank, I think. Oh, I'm on left tank. Whew. I hate switching that thing. Alternate air. Vent blower. Oh yeah, we have an old school lighter. Heck yeah. Oh, I didn't use the cowl flaps either. What is our outside air temperature? Celsius. Oh my god, it's 8. Okay, 80 Fahrenheit. So our CHTs are pretty cool though, so I don't think I need the cowl flaps. I don't know if it models it either. I don't think it does. Do pilot-controlled runway lights work? No, they do not. They're just always on in the sim. if they exist. That would be such a cool update too, though. This is with wait, do I think I have photogrammetry off. And these mountains still look pretty great. Yeah, Fox, our fake virtual airline or whatever is called Couch Captains. Just the channel theme, the memberships and badges and stuff. Instead of Armchair Captain, Couch Captain. Oh, we're almost there already. Runway 26, New Mexico 09. It says runway 26 is recommended. The magnetic heading is 263. All right, runway 26. So if you want to dial in 263, you can hit the OBS button. I'm going to stay on heading mode here. Hit OBS. Until it says OBS. Now change this to a 263. Spider, thanks for the raid, dude. How's it going, man? 263. So we'll just change this over to 263. There's 263, and then this represents the runway heading now. Like that, so we can turn and line up with 26. Thanks for the raid, Spider. How you doing, man? What's up, Happy? How you doing? It's going good. We're doing a little bird trek here to start the day. A lot of us in the U.S. have a Memorial Day off today. Your wife said it's time to cook. I hope you guys are making tacos. The best food. Where are we landing? Wait, are we not landing here? Runway 26. Bird is still in the air. Oh, there's an airport somewhere. Okay. What the heck? Bang. Thank you for the tacos, Jack.
Seeing something right.
How do you originally know your distance from a VOR? There's a couple. The easiest way is if you have DME and the VOR provides DME and you have an instrument to read DME, it'll just show you how far you are from the VOR, like here, or it could be on a separate instrument that looks kind of like this one. If you do not have DME, you'll need to find a second VOR and cross-reference, like use a cross-radial. So if you know your position, if you know if you're at a certain point and you can figure out which radial you're currently on two different VORs, then you can draw a line, that line from each VOR, and then where they intersect is where your plane is. DME is distance measuring equipment. So certain navigation aids like VORs have DME, or a localizer will have DME or not. Sometimes it doesn't. So if you look at a chart for an approach, for example, sometimes the localizer does not provide DME. So in this case, here's the localizer frequency. This is the FAA chart. If we look down here at the bottom, it shows OTG, this big letter D, 5.8, DME 5.8. So OTG is not the localizer. The localizer's IOTG. OTG is the Worthington VOR. So in this case, the localizer does not provide DME. We know that because if it did, this would say IOTG, but instead it's referencing the VOR. So in this case, on this approach, there's no DME provided by the localizer. The DME that you need to use for the approach, if you had no GPS, is based off Worthington VOR, so you'd have to tune into this one separately on NAV2. So NAV1 for the localizer, NAV2 for Worthington VOR to see your DME distance, to be able to identify these waypoints without using GPS. Oh, I think Bird found the runway. But yeah, if you don't have DME, then it's a little more tricky. You need to find more than one VOR that you are in range of and use your CDI, use your instruments to center the needle and look at the to from flag and figure out which radial you are on for those two different VORs. And then if you say had a map or you just draw a line that represents each of those two radials emanating from the VOR, and where those lines intersect, that would be where the position of your plane is without DME. So if there's a VOR over here and I draw a line and the line happens to go, the line would, and I tune it in and it's on a certain radial, I would tune in, it would draw a line from that radial from the VOR to my plane, right? Because I know I'm on that radial from that VOR. And then I tune into another one over here, and I figure out what radial I'm on, draw a line on the map. I will know where my plane is based on the radial I'm on from two different sources. The line would cross, and that intersection is where I'm at. And that's actually how you identify intersections on an airway if you don't have DME. If you look at charts, some of them will show a cross radial from different VORs and give you the frequency to those and the radial you'll be on at certain points. So you could tune in to both of them and then watch when the needle gets centered on the second one, and that's when you know you cross that point, when you're crossing that radial from the second VOR. So yeah, I don't know if technically that's triangulation. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm not that smart. I just know practically how to use it. Foggy Canadian, thanks for the Prime, dude. Appreciate the Prime. Welcome to the couch, Captain's Man. Thanks for joining. All right, I gotta go land over here. All right, let's get the autopilot off. Let's go intercept the OBS course right here. This is representing the runway. That beep is just when I pull my throttle out. All right, if you guys want to win some crabs on the Twitch side, you can bet your channel points. I don't know if this is a hard surface runway. You might want to wait until I check. It is dirt. It's a dirt runway with a 10 knot headwind and a 6 knot crosswind. Alright, we'll get the gear down. Alright, props full forward. One notch of flaps. And I'm just waiting for this to center. 250 feet per minute. Yeah, and dirt. What's up, Sean? You're on Sim Update 3. Loaded the flight plan. You flew the first leg, but don't see anyone. Yeah, I have a bunch of... Here, there's a whole page for multiplayer settings you'll want to check, unfortunately. Here's the link, Sean. Alright, that needle's coming in. Is it right there? Or is it over here? Is this it? Yeah, okay, that's it to the left. Nameplate GPS, the best GPS. I'm still 3 miles out from the runway. Alright, I guess that's it right there. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm so late. Are there servers you can play in? Yeah, it's built into the game. You just pick like USA West, USA East, and you'll see other people that are flying there. Let's see, we're all on USA West right now in the same place in the world, so we see each other. It's all built in. And it's up to you if you want to get it on Steam or Xbox. It doesn't really matter. You can opt into the betas on both if you want to use the betas like we are. If you ever get it on Xbox, you might want to buy it on Xbox instead if you ever have an actual Xbox, so you could use it on that too, or use cloud gaming or anything like that. Otherwise, if you love getting it on Steam, yeah, it's up to you. There's benefits to both. Oh, someone's trying to kill me with wake turbulence on final. Should I turn off wake turbulence? Whoa, futon bot, jeez. All right, we'll go with 144, 138. I guess when you're like touching all the individual parts on the ground, it thinks every individual touch is a different landing. All right, let's get that parking brake out and keep the RPMs up. Let's turn off OBS mode and get the next leg in. That was leg 61. That was a quick one. All right, here's leg 62. Time to cross the border. I'm ready. All right, let me load leg 62 here. Load from web. I'll delete leg 61. Oh, I got leg 60 in there. 59. Alright, leg 62. So this one we're not really going to anywhere, right? Maybe I should update Elevate just to put in the last airport we'll be at. Which is what? Oh, we're going to go to MMAQ. Oh, it says no results found. MMKC. No results found. 3 Tango 9. No results found. RIP. Alright, I think the tracker is done for. That's fine. Yeah, it's a problem when you leave Canada. Yeah. No, it's all good. I think it'll still detect how far I've flown and stuff on Elevate, so it should still count. Alright, let's send these to the avionics. Make sure it's got us pointed to the south, which it does. Alright, sweet. Time to cross the border, boys. I hope you brought your stealth gear. Where are we flying? We're in New Mexico right now, about to cross the border into Mexico. Into Chihuahua, it looks like. Alright, a little sip of coffee and we're good to go. Desired track, 166. It's at 166 over here. There we go. Let's sync our compass again. So from east, we go 6 degrees towards 12. East, yeah, it's a little off. Yeah, this slave mode for this does not work. Should auto sync this, but it doesn't. Alright, there we go. So from east, we're about 6 degrees towards 120. You're not allowed in Mexico? Okay, yeah, just fly super low. That sounds good. And we took off from runway 26, so let's do 26 again. 263. Right around there. Yeah, if anybody sees Brett, guys, if we see any local authorities looking for Brett, just surround him with our planes to provide camouflage. Like a pack of zebras. Alright, I'm gonna go back down to this end and we'll turn around, take off on 26. Hey, Bird, do you know the wear and tear, it only counts it if you have... You don't need crash damage on, right? I think you just need stress damage enabled. Do you know if that's true? I'm pretty sure it's... ticks down when you have stress damage enabled, not crash damage. MX0385. Let me check. MX0385. Oh yeah. Ascension? Ascension? Whoa. Stupid rocks? You have it all off? So bird mod doesn't look at the wear and tear numbers because I think they don't tick down unless stress mode is enabled. Like if you look in the wear and tear developer tool or whatever. But that's cool if it works with or without that on. You can download items you use off stream, yeah. What's up, Lolo? Their model's pretty lame, so ignore it. So are you even making use of the new stuff then? Or it's just not even necessary, the wear and tear things that they have? I thought how it would... Oh yeah, you do it to fail components, right? That's why, yeah. So when you decide to fail something, you turn it to 0. But that is pretty cool. Like without that, it's not possible because yeah, the plane has to support it. If you can't fail the flaps, then... But that's really cool. $757, yeah. Is it Bluebird? Or who's working on the 757? I thought somebody was working on one for a while now. Alright, let me get a notch of flaps down. Gonna sync my altimeter. Alright, let's go chase the bird. Take off and turn left. We're going south. I don't know where we're landing. Bird's taking us in the middle of nowhere, so... Oh, I didn't reset my trim! Bluebird, blackbird, I get them mixed up. Yeah, some kind of bird. Bluebird, blackbird, stupid bird. Easy to get all those birds mixed up for sure. All right, 400 feet. Left turn. All right, let's get those flaps up. Okay. Goodbye, Columbus, New Mexico. We're about to cross the border. This is the border. Puerto Palomas. Hand flying most of the time, but this one does have a autopilot if I need it. Border crossing. There it is. This is if you're a bad boy. Go over there. All right, we made it. Oh, did Brett make it? Did they catch him or is he good? Hopefully he made it. What's up, Atheo? How you doing? Alright, 25 there. Actually, I'll pull it back a bit more. The fuel flow a little lower. Pull the prop back a little. And turn the fuel pump off. Alright, 85 degrees. I think we could probably leave the pitot heat off. Mexico, baby. So we went from Alaska into Canada, down the US, now we're into Mexico. Congratulations, everyone. We made it to another country, and somehow we did it by trusting Bird and following him. Yes, a risky decision, but so far so good. Yeah, we're almost done. This is pretty much the tip of South America. What the heck? A salt lake? What are we looking at? Oh no, there's water in there. I mean, it could still be a salt lake, right? I guess. Yeah, we're almost done. See, the multiplayer drawing distance still doesn't make any sense. Like, how do I not see any of you guys? Oh, I see one. I see one of you. Oh, now he's gone. I saw Dev for a split second, but there's like at least 5 people right in front of me. We can't see any of the planes. And they're only like, what, 8 miles? Helicopter 8 miles away. SF-50, 1.5 miles. God, I hope they fix that. It makes no sense. Can't see any of you guys. You're right here, and I can't see you. I even have it on Ultra. I have air traffic set to Ultra. The arrows don't have vertical speed control? Vertical speed control? What do you mean? The trim wheel doesn't work very well? If you're talking about the Just Flight Piper arrows, then they should be very good. I mean, Just Flight makes great planes. They're a really good dev. Could they be in the regular software? You mean the name? No, I mean, I can't see their names. Is that what you mean, Bobby? If I see their names, then they're here in the beta. You only see each other if you're in the same version. Oh, they don't have a vertical speed mode. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the autopilot, if it doesn't have vertical speed, it probably has a little pitch trim up-down wheel somewhere near the autopilot to set your trim, maybe. So what if it doesn't have a vertical mode, then the autopilot just has attitude hold. So whatever your pitch is, it will hold that pitch when you enable attitude. So it either will have an ATT button that will let you set attitude hold mode. So you basically pitch the plane and click ATT and that will hold that attitude. Some of them also have a little wheel on the autopilot or near the autopilot to change the autopilot's pitch up and pitch down. So it's a wheel that looks like a vertical speed wheel. But instead of changing a target vertical speed in feet per minute, it just changes your pitch up or down. I haven't flown that for a while though, so it is possible that it either only levels you off or it only holds your current attitude. It's just a less fancy autopilot. There's a bunch of planes that have them like that. I think like the Comanche is another one that does not have a vertical speed mode or flight level change mode on the autopilot. I mean, the best modes to have, like, as long as the autopilot has, like, navigation mode and altitude hold mode, man, those are the two biggest time savers. Not having to worry about your altitude constantly and staying on course. But, you know, the climb and the descent is a temporary phase of flight, so, you know, it's usually going to last less time than your cruise, so it's not too bad. You just do it once, get up to your altitude, put on altitude hold mode, and you're good to go. Total mileage? I have no idea, but it's like easily over 100 legs. And we're on leg, I think it might be like 140 legs that Bird has already planned out. This is leg 62 right now. No attitude selected on this channel. Only a good attitude, because I never complain about things. So good attitude's only allowed. No complaints about anything allowed. That's for sure. Everything's incredible and nothing sucks. Yes, that's it. Oh yeah, unless you're in the Vision Jet, the climb and descent are the full flight. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what the total mileage is. Black Square Turbine Duke. Yeah. Turbine Duke's one that has, like, you have to reach down and, like, pitch it up or down, I think, with the little attitude up down. But yeah, Black Squares are awesome. Great planes. Red Baron, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. What's up, Slammery? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, Red Baron. We're doing a little group flight here. Started in Alaska weeks and weeks ago, and we're now crossing the border from... We just crossed the border from New Mexico and into Mexico. So we're now in Mexico. This is leg 2 of 4 today, and then after this leg, I'll probably do some other flights and airliners or maybe some on-air company or something. But welcome. Thanks for the raid. And this is the Coronado Bonanza that came out a couple weeks back. The F-33A. It's kind of neat. It's good for a $20 plane. Looks good, fun to fly. It's like a nice, it's like a nice, what do you call it? Non-G1000 variant. We need one more
Moist.
leg. Moist?
Moist.
The what now?
Moist.
That wasn't me. Alright, do we know anything about this airport? Oh yeah, destination airport, none. So we're just landing randomly over here. Oh, there is an actual airport there. I'm guessing north would be better if the winds are the same as they were at the last airport. I guess I can check on the bird mod. Winds, yeah, winds are from the west. 12 knot winds from the west. Winds are 260 at 11. A flight by the Pentagon. I never want to see DCA again. I'm done with it. Never again. That was pretty fun though. I feel like I learned quite a bit about the standby instruments. And we got to use the secondary flight plan like what, 2-3 times to return to DC? How many times did I return after takeoff to land because of the engine failure or whatever? Actually, I don't think we got a single engine failure. We just got approached, like enough failures where it said to leave one of the engines at idle on approach, but we didn't get an engine failure, an engine fire, an APU fire. Yeah, I made it to Chicago back. Yep, I had no screens. Both PFDs, MFDs, and ECAMs were dead. And one of the McDoos was dead. I had only the standby instruments with the rat, and the rat was deployed, and one McDoo was alive. So I could tune in and look at where my TOD was and stuff like that, but none of the screens were working. It was pretty fun. Yeah, Insight, we're all on Flight Sim 24, and we're also on Sim Update 3 Beta in Flight Sim 24. But if you have New Sky, I can turn it on and then I can see you. I don't know if you have New Sky, but it's free. I don't know. I assume that the traffic injection is shared between 2020 and 2024 versions of New Sky, but I can turn it on and turn on the traffic injector. I won't see a name tag for you, but I'll see your plane. And you would see me if you have it on. This is why Volanta needs a traffic injector, dude. We could all play together across sim, across version. They should do it. We're on USA West, Lolo. We're on Sim Update 3 Beta, so if you're not on the beta, you'll see anybody that's flying along in Sim Update 2. What's a good taxiway map mod? You can get Volanta or Elevate X. Both of those you can get for free. And if you just zoom the map in, you will get taxiway diagrams at your airport. So I would recommend Elevate X, which is newer, or Volanta, which has been around forever and is great. They're both good. Volanta is more popular, but Elevate X is a newer version. That's where I'm using my little tracker from, and it looks like this. You can track all your flights in it. It's got like an autosave feature you could use. But if I look at like LAX, for example, we just find an airport here. When you zoom all the way into the airport that you're at, it will bring up taxiway diagrams. See, like this, and it's got the taxiway names on it. Oops, like that. So yeah, the Volanta also does it too. And then it's nice, like software like this is nice, either ElevateX or Volanta, because you can just use it as like a logbook. Regardless of what sim you're flying. I think they both work for X-Plane, Flight Sim 20, and Flight Sim 24. So it's you kind of get like a combined logbook too, which is cool. And you can see other players on it. It shows other people using the software on it. Same with Volanta, you can see other people using the software. Point at them, see where they're flying, what they're flying. Yeah, you need to be on Sim Update 3 to see us, Kodiak. There might be a few people flying on Sim Update 2 still. I just tend to use the beta pretty often, so... Yeah, that's a Bork. Good ears, that is a Bork. She's borking right now. Exclamation Bork. Enter to win your BorkCoin today. Free TTS BorkCoin. Or timeout JT. JT's in the chat on the Twitch side. If you win the BorkCoin, you can time him out. BorkTO to time him out. Very important to know. Sorry, JT. It's just, you know, you made yourself the target. Poor JT.
The Bork coin was won by Ian Cherokee.
Ian Cherokee. Congratulations. Ian Cherokee. You know, when you type that much, JT, you're just asking people to give you the timeout, you know, for all that spam. He's literally just asking for it on purpose. Where is this airport? Is this even on the map as an actual airport? Oh yeah, it is. It's right there. MMAQ. Winds are out of the west still. 273 at 16. You guys are going to want to land facing west if you can. Look at this crab. Who's JT? I don't know. He's on the Twitch channel. He's a spammer. Some dude. Doesn't look like a Bronco. He's a rocket engineer. Too soon. Hi, puppy. What is that? What? The brackets? No. That's just a placeholder. It's just a command of space and then you can @ them. Or I don't know if you need to @ or just type the username. Both I think work. We're on USA West, Loke. Or Los. Oh, it only got 2 minutes. Yeah, randomly picks between 1 and 10 minutes. I should add in the stat that shows how long they've been banned in their lifetime. I have been tracking it. I'll see you in 2 minutes, JT. Oh, he's just testing it. Where is this airport? Is that the airport right there? I guess, is that the runway right there? Yeah, that must be the runway. We're just gonna have a horrible crosswind landing on this thing. Where's the bird at? The bird's way over there. Are we landing here or no? Looks like we are. This is gonna be a rough crosswind landing. Alright, let's get the gear down. Where is it? This is an airport? Oh, over there, I see it. This is not going to be good. Where's the runway? Wait, is this a runway? You can't even see it. It looks like there's a place to land right here. Oh my god, this crosswind. Wait, that's not a runway either. What the heck? I don't like this at all. You're waving? Thanks. I'm gonna have to go around again. There's a road right. I keep mistaking the road for the runway. Oh, that is a... Wait, that is a runway. Wait, didn't I just see a car on it? Or is that just you guys? I think it's just you guys. Oh, is this another runway? Three BorkCoins, how long will it time? You can only use them on Twitch. But it is a 1 to 10 minute randomized timeout. Up to 10 minutes. This is gonna be rough.
23, come in, 23. Do you need me out there? You need my assistance?
Yes. Yes, I do. $91, baby. 91 and 98. Both below 100. That was lucky. What's up, Wild River? How you doing? Oh no, JT won 5,000 crabs. Oh man, the plugin? It's in the marketplace. It's just called Landing Rate. I think it's by 4 Simmers. Probably should switch my tank. It's been a bit. Very left tank heavy right now. Good amount of bugs and dust on this. Is that the Optica? That plane is pretty awesome. I don't think I've flown that since career mode, but that thing has such good visibility. Oh, Dev, I'm sorry. Oh my god. What is he in? Uh-oh, geez, she's right here. What's up, Jack? Does it work in career mode? I don't know. It might not, because I think career mode disables like all the plugins, all the add-ons, I'm pretty sure, so possibly not. Alright, how's our fuel going here? I got a decent amount on the right tank. I'll just keep it on the left tank for a bit.
The BorkCoin was won by Chazavito 36.
Why did you time out Wild River? What the heck? That's random. What a jerk, JT. Sorry, Wild River, I can't stop him. He used his BorkCoin to time you out. I don't know why. JT's Bork timeout enemy number 1. Oh, Simrate Bandit works in career mode. Alright, let's load leg 63. Yep, delete leg 62. Download leg 63. Okay, we just got latitude, longitude points. Not sketchy at all. Everybody will be safe. Don't worry about it. And then we'll send it to avionics. There we go. Jack, thank you for 4 months, dude.
Very nice. Thank you, Jack M94, for being a couch captain for 4 months. You make stream very success. Like Kazakhstan's #1 exporter of potassium high five.
What? Potassium? #1 exporter of potassium? Thanks for 4 months, Jack. Nice, Jack. Alright, nice. 10 minutes, heck yeah. Bye, JT. See you in 10 minutes. The total amount of time? I do have that stat, yeah, for the timeouts. I just need to put it in the message, I think.
Right away.
Straight to jail.
No trial, no nothing. Out right to jail, right away.
Yep, timeout, new total time. So-and-so has been timed out. Total blank minutes. Alright, there, I added it to the message. Let's take a look at how long JT's been timed out. JT has been timed out a total of 83 minutes. 83 minutes so far. And he deserves it. I don't think this is too dirty to see out of. Windshield's alright. Should I wash it? I'll wash the windows, but I'll leave everything else. Wash. Oh, they're still a little scratched up. It's a little better, but they're kind of scratched. Need to replace them. Okay, let me get leg 63 in the chat here for you guys. Parks and Rec, I think so. There's leg 63. MX0475. $70 miles. We gotta stretch the legs for a minute. Ah, breathe it in, breathe it in. MX0676. Alright, there we go. Villa Hamada? I don't know how to, I can't. I don't speak Spanish. It's almost not even worth putting it in the tracker, like, it's, those codes can't be used. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's get this window closed. Good, it's closed. We'll get our lights on and get out of here. I'm on the left tank. Let's go strobe, taxi, landing, pitch trim. Up 3. No, I like to put it on the U right here between 0 and 3. Alright, props full forward, mixtures rich. We're at 4,000 feet. I'm going to sync the altimeter. Looks like it's about 2977. And our track is 126. 126. There we go. So we'll want to take off into the wind, which is out of the west. Oh, see you, Binky. Have a good one, dude. What's up? What's up, Frothy? Wait, Dev, you're in this Spitfire? I literally bought it and installed it. It must be a different one? I don't know why you wouldn't be showing up in it. I bought it and installed it before I started the stream. I should have traffic on Ultra. Yeah, air traffic's on Ultra as well. Alright, we're going to want to take off facing west, so I'm going to go back to this runway 30. Actually, maybe I'll just see if there's a nice field over here to the right. There's some kind of flat area. Not a field, but, you know, we're in the desert. What's up, Tommy? I don't know, that doesn't look like a good direction to take off. It's gonna taxi over here. How's that Optica doing out here in the dirt, Neb? Ooh, somebody just turned into dust. What the heck? Yeah, it's all good, Tommy. The only horrible thing is that my coffee's almost gone. So much saxophone today. Yeah, if you guys want to take off in the wind, go to where white rice is at. Winds are out of the west. You're in the Joby thing? Oh, that's weird. Why is it showing the Optica? Oh, man. You're in the Jenny fungus? His wind is blowing in the hair. His hair is blowing in the wind. His wind is blowing in the hair. Alright, let's go catch up to Bird. All right, 400 feet. Some video game music. Doesn't it know we're playing a simulator, which is definitely not a video game? It's trying to offend us. This is basically real life, okay? Next. What's up, Gordon? How you doing? Yeah, Sim Update 3's been pretty good, actually. Did I even have a crash, a CTD yesterday? I'm not sure that I did. It's been solid enough where I haven't gone back to Sim Update 2, so... I had 2 CTDs yesterday, did I? I remember I had one at the end of the night 2 days ago. But, I mean, overall, for as many hours as I've been playing on Sim Update 3, I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to get better with more updates to it, so... It might be worth waiting for another update if you're still on Sim Update 2, if you don't want to risk it. I mean, or if you're playing career mode. You just don't want Sim Update 3 if you're playing career mode. This is actually not that bad scenery-wise, Bird. I was expecting absolutely nothing to look at, and it's nice. I like it. Sim Update 2. Yeah, Sim Update 2, it had a rough start in beta as well, but yeah. It's pretty good. My number one wishes are still... Well, I guess my three... The things that they might realistically be able to change soon, like not talking about roads and tree rocks and all that weird stuff with photogrammetry and melting buildings, that's probably a huge effort, but just the draw distance of planes, if they can improve how far we see planes out, or at least let us have the option to see them drawn out really far. Like I can see Dev, which is surprising because he's 4 miles out. But generally, like, you can't see people flying their planes. Just the model matching and the draw distance. Those are the biggest weird things with planes themselves. And then draw distance of runways, like, yeah, I think they should have like near unlimited, like 100-mile draw distance, or 50-mile draw distance for a runway. It should be loaded in way further out than it is now. But yeah, I mean, overall, they're doing good. It's getting more and more solid, and yeah. I still have no reason to go back to 2020, so I will not. ...2020 looks like crap. I think 2020 still looks good, but yeah, once you get to 2024 and you get used to it, just the lighting differences, the ground differences, yeah, it's pretty insane. I mean, all the detail down here from all the little shrubs, little tiny bushes and stuff, like, yeah. I only have these on high as well. This is nothing is on ultra for ground detail. It only gets better on ultra. All right, DTK 127. I've already said it. How does Elevate X compare to Volanta? They're very similar. I believe both of them have the option to import your data from one to the other. So you could easily try Elevate X, see if you like it, and if you love it, import your data. But they're very, very similar. Elevate X is cool. Like, I like it. Since I stream, I like it a little better because it has some bot capabilities. Like, it'll post my landing rate. I can have it post messages when we start taxiing and when we take off. So it's kind of cool from the streamer side of things, but obviously that's not most people. But yeah, the interface is really nice. It has an autosave feature. I haven't experimented with it much, but the primary difference between the two is that Elevate X offers autosaves as part of the program for free, whereas with Volanta, it's a premium paid feature. But the few times I used an Elevate X, it did not restore my flight well, and it might be because I was in the Phoenix, so I don't know. I haven't really tested it that much. But, I mean, it's free. You just go to their website, I think it's pretty cool. It's exciting to have another app to use in that same space, somebody to compete with Volanta. But, Volanta's been around a long time, so it's way more popular. There's a lot more users on it since they're not the new guy. Elevate's the new guy. But yeah, it's very solid for a V1. It's called Elevate X. It's just free. It's elevatex.app. I'll put a link. But yeah, it's free, so you might if you're interested, you can try it. I heard it was out. I tried it one day, and I kind of really haven't gone back to Volanta. But I think the main reason I did it outside of the streaming features is really, I just like the idea of having a new, fresh database for my flight. So, like, I haven't imported my Volanta data because it's kind of a mess. But yeah, they're very similar. You can zoom in on both of them. You get taxiway information. which is really, really nice. So you can see the runways and taxiways with the letters and numbers on them. So yeah, they're both good. Yeah, great to have competition. I hope one of them makes an injector. I just want one of them to have a traffic injector. Because it's like times like these, it's like... I think the hardest part might be like model matching GA planes. Like, I'm pretty sure FSLTL pretty much only has like commercial jets, right? But Flight Sim 24 has a ton of models already for GA planes, so hopefully I could just use those. But it'd just be really nice to have a cross-sim, cross-version traffic injector that's not tied to that sim or something like that. Oh, there's an exclamation track. That's cool. See, it says route not found because I don't... The first command says route not found from the bot, from the Elevate bot, because I don't have sim brief. Leg ETA. What about ETE? I don't use little nav map. I used to a long time ago. I used to use it just to edit flight plans that I would share up for group flights, but now that we have the EFB and, you know, Bird has been sharing this bird trek with us by just using the EFB and the web flight planner, which is really nice. People love little nav map though, like, it's absolutely something people love. I just don't use it myself. I have other things I use instead, I guess. I take advantage of the built-in stuff. But it's definitely very popular and people love little nav map. It's also free to download, so, you know, worth giving it a shot and seeing if you like it. With the web planner for 2024, now the EFB where you can load in those flight plans, it kind of removes the need for me to have little nav map to make the PLN files that were used in Flight Sim 2020. Since it's all built in now, I can just send a link like Bird does, and then we all have the same route. Can import it in the EFB. We can send it to ATC or avionics, or just copy the route. We can see it on the moving map, and we're all synced up. It's really nice. Very, very nice. Oh, there's a METAR command? Rich knows all the commands. Yeah, I turned predict off because I have my own prediction thing set up so it'll actually use crabs. The Elevate X one doesn't use your channel points. They could, I think they could update it to use channel points though the way I am, but you'd have to be able to set up the predictions. But it would be nice if it would automatically make it when I'm 20 miles out or whatever, 10 miles out. But I just hit a button on my stream deck now. You just got a CTD? You're on Sim Update 3, right, Studi? Mine has been solid ever since I've uninstalled Navigraph AirAct data. Kyle says I use little nav... Oh, you mean little nav map? And Valenta a lot. Loved it. Just haven't done any flights since 24 was released. We'll start flying again. Yeah, I would start with the built-in stuff. You might love it, and then, I don't know, in my opinion, is whenever you can use the built-in stuff, you should. Like, we already make our sims really complex by all the add-ons we add, all the other software we were using, so if you can eliminate running a few extra programs, like, that's huge. This stuff being built in is incredible. And it does a really good job now. Since Sim Update 2 came out, this new Find Route button will also include departure and arrival procedures for you. And then anytime you're choosing those procedures, when you choose airports, procedures, it automatically pins any available Lido charts here for you in the kneeboard instantly. So it's just super fast. Super fast to access all that stuff. I love it. The EFB is one of the best things in 24 outside of the graphics improvements. And this will probably look better if I turn photogrammetry on. I just really hate the melting buildings and cities with photogrammetry, so I leave it off like 9 out of 10 times. But it should improve the terrain. Alright, looks like my tanks are almost balanced. I'm still on the left tank. Yep. Oh, I also have the displacement mapping or whatever turned off for the terrain. I think I turned that off too. Oh no, I turned it back on. Okay, nice. Man, I'm so far behind. Wait for me. Yeah, you love the built-in stuff. Yeah, the built-in flight plan was great. Navigraph? You might need Navigraph depending on which planes you fly, like the PMDG, the A350, the Phoenix, all have like Navigraph data imports.
Bye, baby. It's been a sweet love. Yeah. Though this feeling I can't change, but please don't take it so badly. Cause Lord knows I'm to blame, but if I stay here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird, you'll never change. Oh, and the bird, you cannot change. And this bird, you cannot change. Lord knows, I can't change. Lord help me, I can't change.
Beautiful Freebird there. Scorpio displacement mapping. It gives you the effect on the ground. It gives the effect of like where the wheels will like push the grass and stuff out of the way. It gives it that squishy memory foam mattress commercial-like look when you push your hand down into the mattress. So it's like higher detail for the ground. You drop to 20 FPS, turn off wake turbulence. Yeah, wake turbulence can be a frame killer. It's fun to have it on, but yeah, it can definitely mess with your performance. I have my turbulence set to medium instead of realistic and have wake turbulence on, and the performance still seems good, so I wonder if it's a combination of realistic turbulence plus wake turbulence. Maybe that makes it glitch out, I don't know. You could try medium turbulence with wake turbulence enabled. See if that makes it any different. MMKC. No METAR. Runway 30, runway 12. 3,200 feet of dirt at 4,700 feet elevation. Alright, so let's check bird mod. Winds are NA. Does that just mean there's no wind? Oh, wait, temperature's not known either. Oh, we have no data. Looks like we got the tail's being pushed to the left, so we got maybe a little bit of wind out of the west still. So maybe runway 30 is better. 300 heading. I'm just gonna go here and do direct to MMKC. Oh no, they broke the, what the heck? It doesn't, look, it's broken. Oh god. Keyboard entry's broken. What? Why did it change it to an F? What? Are you seeing this? What's going on here? It's trolling me. Direct. What? No. What do you mean? No, I just want to do direct to... What the heck is that? It's... Oh my god, this thing is messed up. How did they do that? Close the EFB? Oh, the EFB is messing with it? Is that what's happening? Nope. Something's very wrong. Alright, well, that's fine. Who needs OBS mode anyway? It's for cheaters. No, Christian, I'm on PC. Don't look at me. There you go. One, two's in line with the course. The winds don't seem that bad. Yeah, it seems pretty calm. I don't know if we have a tailwind or what. 140 knots on there, 166 knots here. I think we do have a little bit of a tailwind then. I don't know what our true airspeed is, but I mean, I'm super low to the ground, so it seems like we might have like a 20 knot-ish tailwind. Wait, 160? Yeah, I'm at 150 right now. Do we have like a 20 knot tailwind? I think it seems better to land on 3-0. I don't know if there's a wind sock at this place or not. Can't exactly stick our finger out the window, unfortunately. My immersion. Why can't I stick my finger out the window and instantly know the wind somehow? Because that's realistic. Oh, you did Santa Barbara to Monterey? Nice. I love the Central Coast. You're going to find out real soon? Nice. Who's going to risk it and give us a PIREP? What's up, Jason? Yeah, the F-33A is really fun. I like it. This is great for a $20 plane. I mean, it actually looks pretty awesome. Like The detail is good. The model is good. The avionics are more old school. You just get the 530, 430. So if you want like a more old school Bonanza, yeah, this thing's been great. It's got all the wear and tear. Dirt accumulates on it. I assume it'll work with career mode at some point. So yeah, it's kind of neat. 20 bucks. It's, I feel like it's worth 20 bucks. Coronado planes always look like real planes. Yeah, I know like some of them will have like kind of meh textures, but I just don't care. Like this is good enough for me. This looks good to me. It's the same reason why I don't complain about PMDG textures. Like the performance of the plane is good. The avionics all work. Like everything's nice. I know that the circuit breakers are not modeled. You can point at them and pull them out, but they don't have any effect yet. So hopefully they model them. That would be awesome if they did that, but they're clickable for now, like a pen in the PMDG planes. You can click them. Doesn't really do anything, but yeah, I'm not upset about the plane. It's nice. You've been flying it in the Mediterranean in Croatia now? Nice. It's got good visibility too. Like there's some planes that I just can't stand flying because of how hard it is to look out of them. But the Bonanza's got great visibility in this thing. I would love to fly more diamonds, but some of them just have such bad visibility, like the DA50, the DA62. The DA42s are fine, or the DA40s are fine, and the 42 is fine, but yeah, the 50 and the 62 are just eyesores when you're in the cockpit. Like, can't look at anything. 1-2 is fine. Definitely some tailwind. All right, another dirt runway. Yeah, Tommy, I got to Chicago. All I had was one working elevator, no working screens except one McDo, and my standby instruments with the rat deployed. It took like 2 hours to get there. I landed, overran the runway into grass, and stopped just short of slamming into some buildings. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah, DA62 in VR, yeah. What's up, Darkstar? You like Navigraph? Not as necessary. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I use the EFB whenever I can. Even a plane that has its own default EFB with Navigraph built in, a lot of the time I'm just going to pull up the EFB, the built-in EFB. I still don't know exactly how to handle the Phoenix with its data because it uses the Navigraph data. People say that if you cancel your Navigraph Ultimate subscription after it expires on your dashboard, supposedly you can pay just for the nav data for like a third of the cost just for the nav data. But I haven't confirmed that myself yet. I haven't checked it out. I won't know until my renewal comes up in September. Oh, the settings menu disconnected it. Makes sense. I'm always hopping in the settings. Oh, thanks, Gary. Appreciate that. You went and got the PMS GTN 750? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot you can use that in this. I haven't used it in it yet, but this plane has the ability to use both the TDS and the PMS 750s. And the PMS has a free version. There's a free and a paid version, so if you pay, it activates more features, but the free one is plenty good. And what's nice about the PMS one is you just install it into your community folder. The TDS one runs off the Garmin trainer software that has to be downloaded and run on your computer separately. That does make it more realistic, but it also makes it a bit more advanced to like, there's more stuff running and it's paid only. So if you haven't used it before, I'd recommend go to the PMS 50 website, get the free version of the GTN and try it out in some planes. And then if you want extra features like touchscreen stuff, like there's other touchscreen routing stuff they have, and like, I don't know, there's a bunch of premium features. But you can just get the free one. Oh, the 182 RG2. I don't think I have the RG2, but that looked like one of the higher rated Carenado planes in the marketplace. It's got like close to 5 stars, that plane. I think it's from 2020. Oh yeah, the flight plan load. I think there's a bunch of features in the avionics itself too, like clicking on waypoints to get information about them or something like that. There's a whole list of things. Yeah, I should get that reinstalled. What's up, Jalen? You joined the last leg, but your internet keeps dropping out. Bummer. Well, thanks for hanging out anyway, dude. Hopefully your internet gets better soon. No internet's pretty much the worst thing ever. For us nerds. Alright, I'm gonna turn around and land on 3-0.
Unit 23, come in 23. You need me out there. You need my assistance.
Thanks for the bits, Kerber. I guess this is the runway over here. Oh yeah, I see it. In between those two crop circles. Aliens! You just got a used but new to me laptop. Amazing, coming from Xbox X. Nice. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people playing the sim on their gaming laptops. Alright, let us get the fuel pump on. Let's get the prop full forward. Mixture's rich. Let's get the gear down. Where is it? Right over here? I think that's it. Alright, flaps 1.
We need predictions.
Ah, yes, predictions. There you go. Where is it? Oh, it's further out. Oh my god, it's those two crop circles. Nameplate ATC saves the day again. I thought it was these two crop circles. Oh, 106. Oh my god, that was right on the edge. Sorry, sub 100 voters. Greased. Oh, learning the G1000. Nice, Gary. Glad they're helping out. You demand a recount, another landing. I would also like to redeem myself, but let's get the fuel pump off. Just left the cowl flaps closed the whole time. Should probably open them from takeoff. Yeah, CHTs are a little high, I guess. Alright, flaps are up. Let's reset the pitch trim. Alright, let me grab leg 64. Here's the link. Go load it in our flight planner. Three Tango 9. Let's see what it says. This is Big Bend. Big Bend, it's US 3T9 in Redford. Oh, we crossing over into Texas? Maybe we're going over into Texas. Those are the Volanta codes at least. Alright, let's go flight plan and import. Send to avionics. 3 Tango 9, runway 26. Yeah, looks like we're going into Texas. 135 miles. No weather info. Dirt runways. We got a hard surface runway, 5,000 feet. So the east-west runway, hard surface. There's a dirt one that's parallel to it, it looks like. Alright, and our course to get there is 099er. Alright, 099. Oh man, this thing is getting dirty. Texas should have humans riding horses and herding cattle. That would be awesome. Watch out though, people on Reddit are gonna get super angry at that. That has nothing to do with flying. Can't have it. Boo. It is kind of funny we don't have birds though. Like the one thing we need to be the most concerned about. They added all these animals, but no birds. Yeah, only stupid birds. We only have one bird, and the bird is stupid bird.
Well, a bird, bird, bird. A bird's a word, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word, well, a bird, bird. A bird's
Yep.
a word, well, a bird,
That
bird,
bird.
bird. Well, a bird is a word, well, a bird, bird. A bird's a word, well.
It's our bird. Thanks for the bits, Kerber. You made a shortcut to flight sim planning? A shortcut? What do you mean a shortcut? I mean, Volanta or Elevate X are pretty common for people to use. But I mean, I'm using a lot of the built-in stuff in the EFB for charts and flight planning. It's a lot. Dev, what is going on here? This is what it's replacing the Spitfire with? I literally bought the Spitfire. This is a tail dragger. This is the best they can do. Yeah, I made it, Tenchi, yep. Look at the tail dragger. Jesus. Oh my god. It's a tail dragger, I guess. That's a Spitfire. If I've ever seen one. Where's Bird? Did he take off? He's still right there. He's at the other end. He's down there doing something. He probably broke his plane. I'm gonna take off. This is a longer leg. I'm out of here. See you later, Bird. Volanta and Elevate X. It's just a flight tracker app, so it's a moving map. It lets you log your flights. It lets you see taxiway diagrams if you zoom in really far. You can like add people to your friends list and see what they're doing in the app, see where they're flying to. Volanta has been around a long time. This one, Elevate X, is newer, so it's less popular, but it has some features like the autosave that Volanta makes you pay for. Yeah, they're both good. More people use Volantix. It's been around forever, but yeah, the Elevate X just came out, I don't know, a month or two ago, 2 months, something like that. Yeah, they're both great. Alright, fuel tanks are equal. Oh, you have an errand to run? I thought you broke your plane. Sounds like you didn't, though. Our fearless Trek leader, not available for this leg. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. All right, Jason, have a good one, dude. Thanks for hanging out, man. It is a real airport this time. Excellent. I mean, you don't need to add friends in Volanta. It's just there to highlight people if they're doing flights. You can see people you've added as friends. It'll highlight them. But you can just see everybody else on there too. What's up, Locked? Any advice? Yeah, Neofly, yeah. Yeah, Neofly is great. A pilot's life, on-air company. The built-in Flight Sim 24 career mode is fun for a little bit. If you can avoid raging at the bugs. Yeah, trying new planes, flying new routes, using add-ons like GSX or Beyond ATC. All that stuff keeps it interesting. Yeah, the built-in career mode gets aggravating. Yeah, the built-in career mode it's just very limited, right? There's only certain planes you can fly. You can't fly from one airport to the next, to the next, to the next non-stop like you can in the other career modes, so. It's nice when you use one of the career modes that have been out a long time, like Neofly, Pilot's Life, On Air. And some of them are just like, you know, like on-air company is kind of a lot of work if you lease stuff, if you build FBOs, like it's got MMO-ish features to it almost, like that kind of stuff, so. Yeah, on-air company, like they all have like their own freelance mode though, so it's kind of nice. So if you just want to hop in any plane and not worry about which ones you're leasing or where they're located, where your pilot is, what your certifications are, how much money you have, what the operating cost is, if there's fuel at your destination airport or not, like all that stuff. You can just hit the freelance button and just fly any plane. It'll pick a route, show you where to fly. Like, it's pretty nice. Neofly has that too. Career mode flight plans on Xbox seem scuffed. Like the ones that have programs in the EFB. I haven't done career mode really since the sim came out back in November. I did it for like a month and a half straight or something, like non-stop. It was fine for me, but I don't know what's changed since then. I mean, a lot of the time it'll tell you to land on a runway with a tailwind or something, which is annoying. And you just kind of have to. I mean, yeah, there are bugs, but it was fun to do all the different new types of missions. Like, you don't get those like, you know, firefighting missions and rescue missions and all that with all the graphics and, like, you know, people lighting flares and all that stuff is really cool. The other career modes have that a little bit, like Neofly has. You can, like, get those things in where you'll see like a rescue scene and stuff. But the ones in Flight Sim 24 are, you know, a lot more detailed. And then like the like whole wear and tear thing is nice, like the failures, worrying about your brakes and if you're killing your brake pads, the maintenance costs. I mean, I crashed my 737 the other day in career mode because I shut an engine off, but consequences, you know. Yeah, I mean, if the built-in career mode's annoying, then just don't play it, you know. Do free flight, grab another career mode add-on like Pilot's Life or Neofly, whatever, on air. They're all good for different reasons. Sim Fly? No. Did I just look at that the other day? I tried FS Charter and that thing was such a disaster. Every time I hit start flight, it'd teleport me into the woods. So I wasn't really able to use it even though it looked good. Is Simfly a career mode? Simfly.io. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one. Oops, I'm stalling here while I'm looking at the website. Maybe I should turn on the autopilot. I'm always down to try a new career mode app. Like, a lot of them just haven't been great. Are these actually how many people are playing Simfly right now? Or is this Volanta traffic or something? That's gotta be Volanta traffic. Yeah. That sim traffic, IVAO. Okay. Yeah, they really make it look like there's this many people on their network, but there is not. Okay. I don't really care how many people are on it, but it's a funny way to make it look like it's really popular, I guess. Junior license, airplanes, airports, user marketplace. Test pilot, unrestricted flight, not startable, coming, no schedule, oh, scheduled flights coming soon, coming soon. Search for the aircraft you want to pilot, take off from the airport where it's parked, soar towards your preferred destination, whether in VFR or IFR. Remember that renting aircraft owned by other players enhances your earnings. That's cool. What? You have to pay $10 to even try it? I mean, Neofly is free. On Air Company has a free trial. Does it not have a free trial? It's $10 just to try it. $79? Is that a year or permanent? Ability to accumulate passengers with every flight, improve your rank, unlock advanced features and better rewards. I don't understand. Is that a one-time cost? I mean, the problem with charging for even using it is you're not going to get users that are going to stop playing something like NeoFly for free to even try your software. I don't know. I mean, I guess a pilot's life is $30 to be fair, but it's also very well known. So I haven't heard of this before, so I think it's hard to know if it's worth even $10 to try it. Only purchased by players who do not own any other licenses. Resold on the marketplace. What? Is this the one that says you can earn real money? God, I hope not. Imagine the abuse in a system where you can earn real money. It's just not a good idea. That sounds kind of sus. Sale of pilot licenses in the user marketplace? What the hell? Yeah, this does seem weird. What? User marketplace. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm definitely not going to pay $10 to use something that I can use for free in NeoFly before I decide to pay. Or I can use a free trial in On-Air company before I decide to pay. Or I can just choose a pilot's life, which has been out forever and has a really good, like, people love that software, so it's kind of not a risk to get it. I don't know. Sounds like account seeking. Yeah, On-Air is the most expensive because it's like a subscription, but I mean $40 or $50 a year, that's half the cost of Navigraph, and if you use it every day, it's going to be worth it. Like, I just think it's ballsy to charge $10 for something to even start using it, right? I don't see it say anything about. A lot of this stuff says coming soon, right? Oh, it does have milestone flights. Upcoming, upcoming, upcoming. I don't know what that really means anyway, but. PAX tokens put up for sale by other players? Yeah, this sounds like some NFT crap, which is completely a turnoff instantly. This section allows you to view all users who are selling PAX tokens. Use the filters to find the best seller for what does a PAX token do? Each airport has meticulously replicated unique. Take ownership of your favorite airport. Secure a steady passive income generated from each pilot's landings and takeoff. Yeah, but isn't that a problem when you have no users? Additionally, each airport earns PAX, PAX, and XP, enabling you to upgrade the facilities, boosting your earnings. I mean, that's a cool idea, but not if it's real money. 72 passengers per USD. Buy now. Buy now. Add to cart. Oh god. You can buy LAX for $300. Oh jeez, guys. Buy now. Hong Kong. What does this mean? How much is 120,000 packs? Yeah, no thanks. The instant you do that, you give off instant scammer vibes. No thanks. People hate NFTs, newsflash. NFTs were a fad to steal money from people, essentially. Packs per USD. I don't care what it is. I'm not paying money for, I'm not paying money, real world money to do anything once I've already paid for the software. Hell no, that's insane. Yeah, that's a... yeah, no, just no. Yeah, On Air has a big user base, but you don't pay real world money for anything in On Air Company. You just play it because it's an add-on that you've already paid for. That's creepy. Yeah, engineered to generate revenue, exactly. The entire focus seems to be for them to make money. So no thanks. That's an easy and hard pass. Yeah, On Air is great. It's got a lot of users. You're not paying for add-ons in On Air. You just pay for your... If you pay for 1 year, it's like, what, $40? It's really nothing. And it's the most complex of all of them. You can own airports. You can build FBOs. You can do industry crafting stuff. You can, build virtual airlines. There's so much stuff to do in On Air Company. It's really... Something like that is not competing. Especially if you have to pay for it up front, and especially if it's got this weird, creepy NFT style thing involved in it. Nope. Definitely nope. On Air has 30,000 active users. Damn. Yeah, On Air with events would be great. That would be so cool. Like a pilot's life. Yeah, that would be cool. To make purchases, 1 PAX is $1 US. They have their own currency, like Bork coins. You have to actually spend. Thank you for the Bork, Max. Thanks for the biddies. See here, you spend bits to do a Bork. I mean, that's just a fake Bork though. The puppy's out on a walk. No real Bork right now. I understand the irony there, talking about their weird currency that costs money, and then MacMaster spent bits, so we get a Bork. I see the relationship there. Clearly a scam. The Bork coins are the new NFT. Sorry. Thanks for the bits, Mac. What is that down there? Oh.
The BorkCoin was won by Risho Fliegt.
Risho Fliegt. What? Rich has 12 Bork coins. What's he doing with them? I don't think I can do that, Rock. The point conversion thing. Alright, let's get this autopilot off. Just hilarity of the model matching problems just every day. Neb is flying the Joby. What model does it replace it with? The Optica. Both default planes in the sim. I don't even understand how it could be like that. You'd have to try. Simfly? I don't think anybody should use that. It looks like some weird NFT crypto BS. Looks very sketchy. I would never use it. You're talking about that site we were just looking at? Looks horrible. Never paying US dollars for a fake currency that I've already paid for the product for. It doesn't make any sense. Using it? Oh, no, I was just looking at it. No, I was just looking at it because someone mentioned it. They asked if I had tried it. And now I'm not surprised that I haven't heard of it because it's some weird NFT looking thing. Very weird. Yeah, like Bird said, looks like it's... They made it to make money, not to make something that's fun. Is how it appears. So yeah, no thanks. It says you can make real money. Yeah, that's got I'm sure that's got not sketchy at all written all over it when someone claims you can make real money by flying your virtual plane. If your spidey senses don't start tingling listening to that, then you might need to get your spidey senses checked. No way. Buy something you own already? Yeah. On-air rescue missions. Yeah, they have like objects you install. If you go to the settings in On-Air Company, there's a bunch of things it installs. You guys are getting paid? I don't think anybody's getting paid. Yeah, anything that smells like an NFT is definitely, in my opinion, worth just ignoring. On-Air? On-Air is, their website is onair.company, or you can just Google On-Air Company. It's a career mode add-on. It's like $40 a year. I would not pay for a month at a time because it's way more expensive. But if you, yeah, it has like a free trial. I think it's like a 1 week free trial, so you can try it and then see if you like it. And if you like it, then, and decide to buy it, I would pay for at least a year, maybe 2 years. It's a lot cheaper if you pay for a year. It ends up being like a few dollars a month. If you do month to month, it's like $10 a month. So yeah, just do not buy 1 month. Buy more than 1 month for your term and it'll be a lot cheaper per month. The overlay in the top right, it's from Elevate X. I have a similar one I use for Volanta, but they both have overlays. I just spend time customizing mine. With CSS. So if you learn some CSS chops, you can customize stuff in OBS if you stream or make videos. But it only shows on the stream. I don't see it on my monitor. It's also not showing the real airport codes because they don't have them in the Elevate database, I guess. It happens pretty often. Career mode's not working on console, really? You'd buy a couch NFT. Well, too bad. There'll never be one. Oh, you got a WASM on the 777F? Huh. I did get one or two WASM crashes on the 200 ER when that came, or the 200. 777-200 when that came out. But I haven't had one yet on the 777F. The Bork crypto. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, On-Air is similar to like, you know, NeoFly and other ones. It's just got the most features. Like, if you could literally only use On-Air instead of using NeoFly and Pilot's Life, and like On-Air just has all the features and more that all the other ones have. You can generate schedules for airliners, but it's not as focused as a Pilot's Life, so I kind of like a Pilot's Life for airliners, but you can do the same thing in On-Air. You can go to freelance, generate a 3-route schedule. Yeah, On-Air is the most expensive of them because it's a subscription, so I think 1 year is like 40-ish US dollars, 40 to 50 US dollars for a whole year. But if you don't want to pay for one, just get NeoFly. NeoFly is really good. I think you only have to pay if you want, what's it called? If you want like the airliner, AI airliner stuff to like run an AI airliner in the background and have like a home base, something like that. But it's optional with NeoFly. I like all the career mode apps for different reasons, or not all of them, you know, but I like a lot of them for different reasons. Oh, the insert objects. NeoFly has objects that get inserted too, but I think you need to donate to get those. You need to pay to get those unlocked, I'm pretty sure. They have like a objects pack for like $5 or something. I forget how much it is. Yeah, Rainer, I do. How long is the beta? We have no idea, but it's out now if you want to try it. But if you're doing career mode, do not use the beta because it's a separate career mode. It does not count towards your actual career mode. Why do the devs want to get money for their work? I don't know. It's an absolute mystery why people want to get paid for their time. I'm sure everybody else works for free, right? Why do they want to make money for the time they spend on things? Weird. It's a weird human thing. I mean, they have free rent and free food, right? Free healthcare, free rent, free food, free internet, free phone, free entertainment. It's all free, so why do they want money? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I survive on $0 personally. So why can't they? Yeah, New Sky and Fly-by-Wire. Yeah, I do. I have a recurring payment set up for both New Sky and Fly-by-Wire. But it's totally optional. But yeah, if you want to support them, they have a page you can... I don't know which one New Sky does. Is it Buy Me a Coffee? But I have it. It's like $5 a month to support them. Can't you just pay your bills with exposure? Yes, of course. Gonna do the free trial? Yeah. Oh, PC Sim has everything, yeah. Because, you know, you can have third-party software running that interacts with the sim, so yeah. Beyond ATC is huge. I love Beyond ATC, On Air Company, Pilot's Life, Neofly. Neofly is free, so that's a good one to try. Yeah, if you want better ATC, I recommend Beyond ATC. It's $30, one-time cost. The on-air objects do come with a subscription, yeah. The Neofly, you have to pay for them, I think, as an add-on. Because Neofly is free. But if you want extra things like that, I'm pretty sure that's one of the add-ons. But yeah, if you have on-air company, you go to the options menu under like global options or whatever, and there's a button to install them, but it should automatically install them. I think it installs them when you load it up the first time. But make sure you choose your right simulator in the options. You got Beyond ATC earlier? Yeah, it's great. I've been using the basic voices with it now for the last few streams. I usually pay for premium voices and use them just for the controllers, and then leave the AI traffic on basic, so it stops, you know, it uses less premium characters, but right now I'm just using the basic ones and they're fine. The premium ones definitely sound better, and there's more variety in the voices, but, you know, you have to pay for it. We are almost crossing the border with Texas. Back into Texas soon. The basic British voices sound Dutch. They're okay unless you switch on English-only accents. Oh, that's an option, right? What's the difference between Beyond ATC and Say Intentions? One of them is good enough where it doesn't need to become a sponsor of like every huge YouTuber to get any kind of attention. That's the difference. One of them's a one-time cost and one of them's a subscription. One of them follows a very strict roadmap, and one of them seems to just spam out his new features as often as possible so they can announce things. One of them isn't known for banning people from their Discord and their product, for mentioning competitors or criticizing it. So for all those reasons, I recommend Beyond ATC. I do not recommend Say Intentions at all. One is good, one is say intentions. One is caught on Reddit posing as their own customers, talking up their product, and one was not. Beyond ATC is the one that was not. So absolutely regardless of all of the features of say intentions, they've done enough cringy, embarrassing things, in my opinion, to just not support them, regardless of how good the software is. I don't care anymore. So for me, it's more of a, it's more of about their reputation than it is the product itself. Yeah, beyond ATC VFR will be awesome. Jack says, speaking of that, another YouTuber today on stream says they'd never been paid to promote. But what about the free product they got? Free product is being paid. It's just another form of payment. You know, in like the real world, if somebody receives something and does something else, does something for it, people generally consider that a bribe, right? So in the world of influencers and content creation, you can read about it all on YouTube and Twitch and the FTC. If you receive anything that has value for free, just because someone hands you a virtual airplane, or they hand you a water bottle or a yoke or anything like that, and they're not handing you literal cash, it's still the same thing in the eyes of many agencies like the FTC, Twitch, YouTube, I'm sure TikTok. It's the same thing. Just because it is not literal cash doesn't mean it's not promotion. It's actually the opposite. Yes, if you receive something for free and you feature that thing or just display that thing in your content, that is paid promotion. Just because it wasn't literal dollar signs doesn't mean that it's not promotion. I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand. If somebody gives you a car for free and you walk around telling everybody how that's the best car ever, don't you think they should know you were given the car for free? The answer is yes. It's the same exact thing. I don't know why this is so difficult for people to understand. And there's nothing wrong with it. People can do that, but they just have to follow the rules and mark their content as including paid promotion and tell their viewers that they received the product for free, because it does have a non-zero chance of tainting their opinion of the product. That's it. That's it. I mean, if I hand you a gold bar, is that different than handing you currency, handing you US dollars? No, it's something of value, and it's not a dollar sign. It's gold. Here you go. So. I don't know why people are so surprised. And you can report people's channels for that. For if they're showing products that they received, you can just hit the report button and say that they're misleading or not following the guidelines of the site, because they aren't. If they have paid promotion products in there and they're not saying it's paid promotion, or they're not flagging the content as paid promotion, that is literally breaking the terms of service on those platforms, and they can have their channel taken down for it. So yeah, it's really easy just to tick the box. I don't know why they'd ever risk their channel. Gold doesn't taste as good. It's not about the free product. It is. Well, it's anything of value. A free product is something of value. You are showing that product that you received that has value, that you were given in your stream or your content. That is literally paid promotion. Paid doesn't just mean a dollar sign. It means a product as well, according to all those sources. Is it actually paid promotion? Yes. How much does it cost the developer? They lost money because the person didn't have to buy it. If a car dealership gives you a car, did they lose money? You would normally have to purchase the car, correct? You don't purchase the car, they hand it to you. You use the car on your content. You didn't pay for it yourself, but you're using the free car. That's paid promotion. It is no different because it's a digital airplane. That's also like saying Netflix will lose no money by just giving you the subscription, right? Why doesn't Netflix give you the free subscription? It's just digital stuff. Of course they lose money. It's the same thing. If there was no promotion, there'd be no free product? What? You can buy a product and promote the product. I bought this Coronado. I bought my flight sim. I bought my VIRPIL. I recommend these products because I think they're good. What do you mean? Of course you can say if something is good if you bought the thing. What you say about the product means more if you bought it with your own money, because you clearly were not paid to show the product. You actually spent the money on it. If somebody buys a hamburger from a local burger place and says it was delicious, and then somebody was handed that burger for free and then said it was delicious, which person's opinion do you think weighs more? The person that actually spent their money on it, just like you will, or the person that was handed the product for free? Oh yeah, it's so good. This is delicious. How much was it? Oh, they just gave it to me. Oh. You should go buy one now. You should buy it even though I got it for free. It's delicious. You see the problem? Very, very obvious problem. That's why it's literally in YouTube guidelines, Twitch guidelines, the FTC guidelines. I mean, it's literally written by all of those places as a requirement, so. What do you need to disclose? You need to disclose what you were given of value. Anything that you are using that was given to you, you have to tell people. If this plane was given to me by Coronado for $0 and I'm flying it today, and I'm telling you that it's good, and I'm featuring it and showing it in my content, I also have to either tell you that this plane was given to me by Coronado, I have to disclose that, or I have to tick the box on YouTube that says I have paid promotion in my content, which I do if they gave this to me, but they didn't. I buy everything myself. I never tick the box that says paid promotion because I literally pay for everything. 100% of everything I ever use on the stream was purchased by me. The few cases I've had stuff given to me, it was during the Beyond ATC giveaways. They gave me codes to give away. I marked that video as paid promotion because technically they gave me those codes and I gave you guys those codes. So I marked those as paid promotion because I received those. Even though I didn't keep them for myself, I was given them. I gave them to you guys. That's paid promotion. So those videos are marked as paid promotion. But the vast majority of the stuff I use, 99.999% of it, I bought it with all my own money. Every time I can say what I want about it. And if I say I like it, then I'm saying it as a perspective of somebody that paid for it, just like you'll have to. Companies wouldn't give away free things if they weren't getting something back. Right. And the trade-off is you can accept those free things if you have a YouTube channel, whatever, if they're giving them to you, but you have to mark your content as having paid promotion because you are getting something for free. You just tick the box, that's it. It's really not complicated. It's very common that people accept things. It's fine, you can do it. When you do it, you have to tick the box that says you accepted it's paid promotion, which it is. It's that simple. It's really, really simple. If you accepted free products or money and you are showing those products, whether you got the product for free or they paid you to use the product, you tick the box. Problem solved. Yeah, creators disclose it. That's literally it. I don't know why people are confused by this. It's not even a problem. Like, I don't care if people get stuff for free. The thing that people should care about is that they don't play by the rules and they put their channels at risk of getting taken down by not playing by the rules, which is you have to tell people that your content contains paid promotion whenever you're using anything that was given to you, or anything that was given to you or anything you were given money to use. It's pretty simple. How easy to say I accepted bird mod for free? No, I didn't. I paid for it. What do you mean? I did not accept bird mod for free. Bird mod was not purchasable when I had the first version of it. As soon as it was purchasable and anybody could get it, I paid for it, just like you did. It's not paid promotion because I paid for it. I pay for everything. You know why? Because it makes my life extremely easy. And it also makes my opinion worth more, I think, because I paid for it just like you did. Yeah, I paid for bird mod too. I love supporting bird mod. I think that the idea of it is awesome. I think it's going to make the sim a lot more fun in free flight. So yeah, I support him. I pay the fly-by-wire team monthly to support them. I pay New Sky to support them. So yeah, I mean, if you're going to be a YouTuber or a Twitch person and you're going to accept, or a TikToker or whatever, then yeah, you should follow the guidelines or you're going to risk problems with, you know, YouTube, Twitch, the FTC, whatever company you're broadcasting your stuff on and promoting products in. It is not worth it to risk your channel, I would think. I wouldn't risk my channel. So I don't know why people would risk their channels, years and years of work, by just not literally ticking a checkbox. It's kind of a crazy decision to make. What's funny is, like, Lex made that video about it, and it's kind of hilarious how many people felt the need to reply to it. It's like, if you need to reply to that video, then are you wondering if you're not following the rules? Like, it's kind of interesting. Bird mod, it's this right here. It's stupid-bird.com is Bird's website. He's a fellow flight simmer that's in chat here. He's in our Discord and stuff. We've been flying with him a lot, but he's making a mod that keeps track of all your wear and tear on your plane. So it's kind of like the wear and tear tracking for as many planes as possible that you get in things like the Comanche or doing career mode. What's up, Flight Sim guy? Lex Luthor. It's Lex Stereo. Do I have an exclamation Lex command maybe for his channel? A few YouTubers stated started the trend by stating in the interest of full disclosure. Yeah, and I don't think you're actually even technically required to state it as long as you check the box. I think it might be either or, but if you do both, then you're being very transparent when you say it and when you check the box. But I think you're required just to check the box on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch has a hashtag ad you have to put in the description too. If I think the game you're playing was given to you. There's different rules on Twitch, but I mean, I don't even have to know them because I just don't accept anything. That's the easiest thing. Since I don't accept anything, I don't even need to know the rules, but I do know them just in case I do. I mean, I would like to show planes that are in pre-release state and stuff like that. That's paid promotion because nobody else can get them and they can't buy them. You're given something of value for free is paid promotion. Either or on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. You just check the box. Like, I don't understand why that's so difficult for people. Especially people that, like, literally have everything in view of, like, their camera or the game itself. I mean, if Microsoft gives you Flight Sim 2024 and you play Flight Sim 2024, that's literally paid promotion. Your software is paid for. Like, every time you fly the sim, that is paid promotion. Do you get paid on YouTube? For ads, yeah, you get paid on YouTube as a creator for ads. That's different than paid promotion, though. Paid promotion is when you have an agreement with another company that gives you products that you feature or use in your content. Ads on YouTube are paid to everybody that monetizes their videos, and there's other rules you have to abide by to monetize your videos. Like, there's certain types of content that can't be monetized. If you have explicit stuff in your videos, you have to mark that on every video so they know how to categorize it to be monetized. So ads are not served up on videos that that brand does not want to be associated with. But that's a different category than paid promotion. Paid promotion is specifically deals with companies where you're paid either money or given free products or discounted products, and you feature those products or show those products or talk about those products on your stream or video. That is paid promotion. And when that happens, all you do is tick a box that says this contains paid promotion. You literally just tick a checkbox and you're good. That's it. The FTC recommends that you also mention it to people in your video, like your relationship with the company when you're talking about it, but most people don't do that. They pretty much just say like, they just check the box, which I think is all you have to do. But yeah, the YouTube money I get from ads pretty much funds my flight sim stuff, so I use that money to buy flight sim stuff. Other creators aren't willing to use their YouTube money to pay for it. They just want to keep it all, so they want the free videos, and that's fine. They can maximize their earnings, I guess, doing that, but they do have to check the box that says they received it for free or that it's paid promotion. Costs nothing to be transparent, potentially cause you everything if you aren't. Yeah. It is paid promotions. You're getting paid by YouTube to make YouTube videos. No, that would be called like a partnership agreement with YouTube where people get contracts with YouTube, which does happen. Like Dr. Disrespect or, you know, huge YouTubers, they get contracts with YouTube. But that's basically being I don't know if it's an employee, but some of them do have contracts with YouTube for certain amounts of streams. You know, Twitch has contracts with people, I believe, or maybe they stopped that. Twitch might have stopped it, but they used to at least. Full glass cockpit. No, on this one you have the 530 and 430, but they also support the. Oh, I should change my tank. I need right tank. Well, a long time ago. They have their app here that shows they support the TNS or the TDS and the PMS GTNs. So the PMS GTN 750 has a free version, so you can swap it out with those, and those are touchscreen. So they'll replace this, and you'll see a big GTN 750 here. But if you want a Bonanza with a G1000, I think the default Bonanza has it. The Bonanza that comes with a sim has it, I think. Predictions? Yes. I mean, this should be a soft one. This should be a soft one. It's a hard surface runway. You never know, though. Oh, thanks, Tom. I appreciate that, man. You've seen all the videos of the creators replying last week about clickbaiting. Yeah. I mean, I don't care about clickbait. I don't know. Like, if you care about clickbait, that's fine. But there's nothing against rules or anything about clickbait. The reason why the promotional stuff is important is because it's literally a rule from not only YouTube, but like the FTC in the US, from Twitch, from pretty much any social media platform. There are rules where when you receive free items or anything of value, which is free items or currency, money in your pocket, you have to disclose it. And there seems to be a lot of misunderstanding. If you watched A330 Driver's video, when he posted about it, he posted about Lex's video. A330 Driver stated that, you know, I disclose my sponsorship, but, you know, do we receive stuff for free? Yeah, but that's different. He's wrong. It is not different. Receiving an item for free is value, an item that has value, and therefore it is paid promotion. So he is wrong on that, and maybe we'll see him finally. From what I've seen, he doesn't mark his videos as paid promotion when it's a free product, so he should be, because that would put your channel at risk if you're not marking all those things and disclosing that you received them for free. So he is wrong on that. It's very, very clear in all the YouTube terms of service and other platforms that receiving free products is the same as receiving money. But they don't seem to understand that, so hopefully they'll change and follow the rules. It's important to disclose that stuff because it's literally the rule. I need a livery. Oh yeah, we have couch liveries, yeah. People have made couch captains liveries. What's up, Ranger? You've been trying to work out autopilot approaches. The videos help quite a bit, still not being able to. It really depends on what plane you're flying and what the approach type is. Yeah, you can always hit me up on the Discord if you want to join and start a help thread. Or if the plane I'm flying has the avionics you're using, or I'm flying an approach type that you're flying, I can try to help out right there too. Oh, 132. Kind of hard to get under 100. Sorry, guys. Not a greaser. You thought I was better than I am. What are you talking about, Rock? Is it free if you were being compensated? Wait, what? If you're being compensated, then that's paid promotion. If you're getting paid. There just seems to be a confusion over being given an item versus being given literal money. But if somebody gives you a jet and you do something for them, is the jet worth $0? Beta test? Is it free? I don't understand. Paid promotion? If you receive money or an item of value, and in return you are using and promoting that thing, then that is paid promotion. Like, if you're a beta tester, who gets paid to beta test? Yeah, compensated is something of value. I mean, if you're getting paid to beta test, that sounds like you're like an employee. So I don't know the situation. I mean, if you're a paid tester, it sounds like you're a contractor, or it sounds like you're a freelancer, or paid beta tester for numerous developers. Is he doing paid promotion? I don't know. That's an interesting one. I don't know. Might have to ask like a lawyer or something. I have no idea. Because that's a little weird, because if he's a paid beta tester, it's almost like he's a contractor. So then if he's showing the thing off, like, is he doing it as like a contractor or an employee of the company, showing off the work that he's part of? I don't know if that's paid promotion or not. You know, like if a developer shows off their own plane, that's not paid promotion, right? So I don't know if that's technically paid promotion, but I don't know. If I was in that situation, I would ask a lawyer or ask the YouTube help team if they can give you that answer, but I don't know offhand. But either way, just like the FTC says in their article, whenever you're showing anything, it's good to, especially if there's money involved, it's good to disclose your relationship with a company. So yeah, if he says that he's part of the PMDG beta team in that content, then that would cover it, I'm sure. So yeah. Yeah, he says he's a paid beta tester. Yeah, that's fine. But if you're using a free product you receive for free and you're promoting it, then that is paid promotion and must be disclosed as well. I mean, it's literally in the YouTube rules. That's it. It's pretty easy. I mean, it's all not very complicated if all you do is check the box. If you're not sure, they can just check the box. That's it. You check the tick box, it says contains paid promotion. It's just surprising to hear people say that receiving products for free is different than paid promotion. That's the most concerning part, because it is not. It is the same thing. You receive something of value. So that seems to be where the main confusion is, and it's easily seen just by looking at their website, the YouTube website. So maybe they will learn and start marking those things as paid promotion and understanding that that's how it works, you know? Sweet, we made it. Number 4. I gotta keep flying today. It's only 4 something PM, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I'll probably start a new YouTube stream and leave the Twitch one on like I normally do. There are a lot of flight simmers not doing it because of all the videos. Not doing what? What setting affects dust on the ground? I don't know. Maybe air traffic? I'm not sure, actually. Eric says, I would say it's not paid promotion, but he needs to tell people he's working. Yeah, I would, if I was in his shoes, I would disclose. I mean, it sounds like he does, right? I think he has in his profile. So yeah, you know, like so for example, A330 driver and say intentions. He announced his partnership. That's perfect disclosure. He said, they're my new sponsor. Here's the software. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. And good for him getting a sponsor. That's fine. That's what content creators do. But yeah, you just say it's your sponsor. So he did that. He said that he's PMDG beta test team, whatever. That's disclosing it. But if you use an airport scenery, you use a plane, it's the same exact thing. You have to disclose you were given it for free because it has value. It's just the exact same thing. It's just one rule. Got something of value or have a relationship with a company, you disclose that relationship. Oh, it's okay, Jack. It's the hot topic. I'm just not going to make a VOD about it and throw in my 2 cents because, I mean, it's all there in black and white. There's not a reason to make a whole video about it. It's literally, you could just look at the YouTube terms of service. Your Draco's dusting it up more. He works for Any Builds, PMDG, FSS. That's why the glowing reviews. I mean, that's fine. You can work for or get paid by or receive free products from anybody as long as you say that you got it for free or you work for them or you're a contractor for them. As long as you disclose your relationship with a company or product, then that's all there is to it. You just say it and it's all good. I mean, if you watch any absolutely gigantic YouTube videos, you will see every single video they have their paid sponsors and they literally say every single video, this video is brought to you by so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. Here's a pitch about their company. That covers the disclosure that's necessary to have a paid sponsorship. Or they tick the box that says paid sponsorship. It's very, very simple. And it's not only YouTube, no. It's pretty much any platform that lets you put sponsored content in the posts. I mean, it's so broad that like in the United States, the FTC has guidelines for social media influencers. But basically they just say, you know, it's so easy. Like it doesn't have to be a big deal, right? It's really not a big deal. All they have to do is follow the rule that you just disclose. That's it. You disclose it and there's no problem. Do whatever you want. Take money from whoever you want. Tell people you got money from them and you're showing off the product. And now it's up to them, knowing all that information, if they want to take your word for it. If they feel like you're doing a good job and an honest review, they can do that. And if they think that you're holding things back because of that relationship, they can also decide that. It's up to the viewer. But they need to know the information. That's it. But yeah, I mean, you can just look it up on YouTube. I don't. Twitch probably has different rules. Like there's a box to tick, and at some point, people need to put like hashtag ad in their Twitch stream title. That's also a rule. I think it's if it's a sponsored placement for a game, then you do that. But yeah, I would know better if I took sponsorships, but I just don't. It's not that I'm against taking them. It's that most of the time I'd rather support the developer, especially if they're small, and just buy it myself. But yeah, if there comes a point where, just like with giving away the Beyond ATC codes, I tell you guys explicitly, they gave me these for free, or in the more recent cases, like the end of last year, they gave me a discount on buying them in bulk, and I paid for it with my money, and I'm giving them away to you guys. I disclose all that stuff, but those are really the only times I've given stuff away. And then a couple years ago, I think On Air Company gave me codes to give away a few times, and it was the same thing. You just say, On Air Company gave me these codes for free. I'm giving them to you guys. Here they are. It's literally that simple. But it's just, it's really not, it's not a lot of work. You just say what is happening and then everybody knows, and that's it. And there's no like shame in people accepting sponsorships either. Like, for a lot of people that do this stuff, they are thrilled to take any free products, any sponsorships. Like, to them, that's kind of like making it in a way. It's like, wow, I get to save all this money. I get to try these things for free. I get to use them for free and tell my thoughts on them. And that's all true. It's just, you need to tell people you got it for free. That's it. It's more common than not, you know? Alrighty, GG's, guys. I'm not going to end the stream for good. I'm just going to, on the YouTube side, I need to make a new thumbnail and start a new YouTube stream. So I'm just going to chill here for a minute while I do that. But thanks for flying along today. How's the Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 state now?
God, I'm so bad at this game.
Yes, so bad. Thanks for the bits, Kerber. Kicking you out. I'm gonna set up. I'm just gonna chill here for a minute until I end this stream. I got to make a new YouTube stream, because on YouTube you have to like schedule the stream and make a new thumbnail and a new title. So we're on to a different topic. So I need to make a new one just so if people watch the replay, the few people that do, it's just about the bird trek, and the next video is gonna be, you know, miscellaneous crap. So I'm just gonna make a thumbnail real quick. And the Twitch stream will stay on. I can just change the title there. I'll just call it Sim Update 3 Beta. No, I kind of want to get back in the... What do I want to fly? I think I want to fly the freighter a bit more. I like the PMDG. But the state of 2024, Deuce, I mean, I have been playing 2024 since 2020 came out. I have not done one single flight in Flight Sim 2020 since 24 came out. To me, that's how good it is. It's good enough where I have not touched 2020 since it came out, so... $747? Oh yeah, I haven't tried the 747. I'm gonna make a quick thumbnail. Should I find I should find a funny screenshot. Oh, speaking of screenshots, I should take one here while we're all hanging out with this amazing looking tail dragger. Maybe take it from the other direction. I played X-Plane before 2020. Yes, I did. Yeah, just for a couple months, and then 2020 came out, and I never looked back, really. I mean, I played X-Plane 12 recently, but... Yeah, Flight Sim is incredible, man. Like, I mean, you know, Microsoft. But yeah, X-Plane 11 was my first one. And it was just for a few months, so I pretty much just started right before 2020 came out. Alrighty. I'll be able to redirect you guys on YouTube that want to keep hanging out to the other stream when I start it. Just gotta do it real quick. Gotta find a nice screenshot here. Oh, dude, these M500 screenshots look good. With the pink sky we had yesterday. Maybe I should use the freighter, though, because I think I'll probably fly the 777. Pilots are visible in multiplayer. Yes. And that's as of Sim Update 2. In Sim Update 3... Okay, so before Sim Update 2, originally you could only see people's avatars, right? So if you're outside of the plane, you can, you know, run around, right? And you can see other people running around with their avatars. Sim Update 2 added the ability to see somebody's avatar when they're inside their plane. So like, if Tommy goes inside his plane, Tommy, can you jump in? Nice. So I'll see Tommy's actual avatar in his plane instead of just a generic or nothing at all. I think before it was nothing at all. But yeah, you can see... Oh, this one's kind of funny. It's doubled up. This one has like default and Tommy. It depends on the plane though. But yeah, see here, if you look at Bite Me, Bite, can you go inside yours now? You should be able to see him pop right in. This is new in Sim Update 2 where you see the pilot in the plane. If he jumps in. And then the new thing in Sim Update, that was Sim Update 2. Sim Update 3, get in your plane. Get in your plane. Do it. Get in your plane. Yes, there we go. Nice, thank you. So you see his actual avatar in the plane. And in Sim Update 3 now, it depends on the plane with all these, but you can also see somebody's wear and tear on their plane. It doesn't look like I can see it on his, or maybe his plane's pretty clean. But if the plane supports wear and tear with the dirt and everything like mine has on it, you will see that now on somebody else's plane, on certain planes in Sim Update 3. And we've also seen tail numbers of them showing up. Like the beginning of the stream today, I could see JT's tail number that said Bird Trek on it. But yeah, Bite Me looks like Harry Potter. But yeah, that was one of the big things in in Flight Sim 24 is the detail on the ground with rocks, terrain, biomes, grass, crops, animals, avatars. You can go first person mode and walk around. Concorde? No, I haven't flown it. I haven't flown it, but I do have it. I just haven't flown it. That's a lot of the planes I buy is just because other people are flying them and I want to see them in those planes, but yeah, I haven't flown it myself. Alright, I'm just making a thumbnail. Sorry guys, thanks for being patient. I'm gonna need to grab a beverage from the fridge too at some point. Alright, thumbnail saved. Once I get it set up, I can redirect you guys to the new one. So you don't have to do anything. Also third person. Yeah, you can also use third person in character view. If you go to settings under advanced, down here there's this option. Allow third person view camera. If you turn that on, and then the default key is backspace. It's the same as your chase camera. You can use third person just like you would in your plane. CRJ is working properly? Nice. I wish we had it in the marketplace. Alright, so now I'm going to edit my own stream on YouTube and it should redirect you guys to the new one. Redirect. There we go. Alright guys, thank you for the 75 likes on the YouTube stream. Much appreciated. And now that that's done, we'll start a new YouTube stream. Alright guys on YouTube, it should redirect you to the new one in a second, but if it does not... here's the URL for the new stream. So I'll see you guys over there in just a second. Bye bye YouTube. Should redirect you. We'll see.